So very first thing that we noticed when we opened or turned on the Kano was that, oh snap, this is a real life computer. And that might sound funny, but with the cool red and blue speakers and the battery that you put together on the back, I was kind of getting like leapfrog vibes in my brain, like that would be how the computer was. But no, this is a full-blown computer. These are the icons that come with it. So I didn't install anything, I just turned it on. This is the How Computers Work section, and it shows your child for each subject or each part. It's going to show your child where a picture of it, and the back of the computer is clear, so they'll be able to take a look at the actual parts of the computer. So that's the physical part of computers, how they work, what the pieces are, which is really beneficial. And then once you have gone through that with your child, you can hit this orange icon, and this is where the actual coding portion is. So you'll open up Kano Code, and if you are familiar with GitHub, this is basically a GitHub for kids. If you're not familiar with GitHub, this is where you'll go for your child to create projects, store their projects, and share their projects. So they have coding instruction videos, or not videos, but challenges. Here you can see it's going to teach them how to actually use the blocks and variables, loops. These are kind of the intro to coding that they have. And this explore section is where they're actually going to see other kids' projects. So for some reason, if you're bored or not feeling the coding challenges that Kano has, you can get inspiration from other kids' projects. Now, the avatar is, you just create an avatar, but the cool thing is they have medals, which once your child accomplishes certain tasks or gets a certain amount of points, they have these really cool badges, which is going to be really beneficial, especially if you're incorporating it into your homeschool program to kind of keep them motivated. All right, so my second favorite thing about the Kano is that it comes with, or not comes with, but there is additional software you can purchase. With this computer, the default, or the one that came with it, was Harry Potter. And there are physical devices that you purchase for your kid to use while coding. So for the Harry Potter one, it's a wand that they'll use. There are other themes like Star Wars and Frozen that use a different device, but these themes help engage your child even more. And each of these circles is going to be a different level, and they go throughout the theme, work through challenges, and it's just really cool. But again, that's going to be something additional separate that you purchase. We're thinking about getting the Star Wars one for the kids. But okay, this is my absolute favorite thing. You'll go to Create, and this is where it's going to bring your child to a coding sandbox. This is where the coding actually happens. Like a lot of apps and other computers, they use these blocks for children to learn how to code, to kind of get the logic down, to understand how you would speak to a computer, which is really great. One of my struggles was trying to figure out how I move from these blocks to teaching them the real life code. Well, with Kano, the cool thing is on the right-hand side, there's a JavaScript section where it's going to show your child the actual real life computer code for what it was they just made. So you have a side-by-side visual of the blocks that help your child understand how to talk to computers, and then the translation on the right of what real software developers are using as far as when they're coding their programs, which is great because you can then transfer. Once your child gets to a certain age and no longer needs the blocks, they already have seen the real life code so many times doing these challenges that they'll ease into real coding a lot easier for children that are coding, right? And if your kid is not really inclined to code, to make timers or anything like that, there is the art icon where they can utilize coding for making pictures, which is really fun for some kids. If you go to the Internet Explorer, and go to canoworld.com, it's going to be the same format as the one that's on your computer. However, this is going to have some extra lessons. So for example, you see this looks like the page we were on, but we have this coronavirus learning at home. So that's the additional thing that you're going to get if you go online. And same thing, just different coding challenges. This is wash your hand timer, and you click on it, it's going to bring up the project and literally takes you step by step on what's going on, how it's working, and taking your kid with through how to code it. So it is a tablet as well. So you just pop it off of the keyboard and there will be a little message that says, do you want to switch to tablet mode? And then you use it as a touchscreen instead of using the keyboard. There's also a mouse that you can buy with the PC. There was a special running. I need to double check if it's still going. If it is, I'll put it in the description. But if you buy the computer, you get the mouse for free, was the current special that I saw. But again, if you are interested in purchasing the PC, go ahead to that link in the description. And if there are any questions you have before purchasing it, definitely let me know.
Thank you.